Hi, this is Peter Diamandis. Welcome to your Evidence for Abundance video shot this week. I'm going to be speaking about work and leisure. You know, we all forget that for centuries, for millennia, the workforce was all of us. That while a few people lived in absolute luxury at the top of the food chain, the vast majority were slaves and serfs who did the work and provided for everybody at the very top. If we look at the data, it's extraordinary how this has changed over time. So this is a chart that shows us from 1750 through to 2000. Back in 1750, some 250 years ago, 75%, 3/4 of people on the planet were working to support the top 25%. They lived in a period of slavery and serfdom. And that number has dropped precipitously down to just 10%. And eventually, as robots and AI come online, it's going to drop down to 0. And ultimately, you know, we all work hard for a number of different reasons, but one of them is for leisure. So let's take a look at the data here. So this is a chart that shows us hours worked per person between 1850 and 2000. And over these 150 years, what we've seen is the number is dropping literally by half, from 2,800 hours down to just above 1,400 hours. And it's for US, France, Japan, and Brazil. And, you know, what we see here is France, of course, being the country that has the fewest working hours. But it's not by virtue of people wanting to work less. It's by virtue of people being able to work less, where you can make a living and support your family by working 40 hours a week versus 80 hours a week. Here's another piece of data that I love, and it shows between the years 1870, 1973, and 1990 as the amount of leisure hours that we spend. This is time enjoying ourselves has increased. So as we have created this world of abundance, we've also been able to increase the number of leisure hours. So weekly leisure in hours up to 58, yearly leisure in days up to 125, and lifetime leisure in years up to 35. So what we're seeing is as we create this world of abundance, we work less, we create more leisure, and we live a better life. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next week.